We are under the striding into the box. Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Now batting, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mike Trout.
A real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ball one. Griffey, a runner at second with one away. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number two. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. 1-0 the count. Hard hit at third, fielded by Rutledge. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Williams comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number one. Into the box, Austin Jackson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Ramirez right there on to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. At the plate, Jorge Soler. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball one. Seaver has the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Ruth comes up with it, and he will dive on the base with the baseball. So stepping in, Babe Ruth. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Second baseman.
And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And they start him out away with a cold strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's ball 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Zunino has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Leading off the Massachusetts. First baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And he'll step off and try and reset. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate is Andre Ethier. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Piazza. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Back to the top of the order now. And here comes Junior. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
3-1 to him. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's running. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. So digging in now, Chad Pinder as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Josh. Rutledge. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Behind 0-2 now. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Piazza corrals it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in, Ariel Miranda. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2.
And we'll have to. Digging in to try it again, Ted Williams. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Missed with a slider. Two and 1 to Ted Williams now. Popped him up. Rutledge has a play. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Back up the middle to his right, Pinder. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Babe Ruth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ruth has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
3-1 to him now. 3-1, here it is. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. from the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Mike Piazza would be next. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Now to the plate, Tom Seaver. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he'll step off and try again. Now he'll step off. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now. Ken Griffey. Al Albuquerque, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Albuquerque.
And that misses 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. Griffey Jr. leads off second with nobody out. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Stepping up now, Ted Williams. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here comes the Babe. Popped him up. Zunino shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Pedro Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That evens it up 1-1. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Standing in, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night, able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And he struck him out. Digging in.
Second baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Ethier is there, and he'll bring this one in. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Piazza. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's the 1-0. Pitch inside, the throw.
No, he's safe.
Ramirez takes his lead at third with 1 away. The count now at 2-1. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson on the run. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he'll get in there safely. In now, Tom Seaver. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Moving over is Jackson to put it away for out number 2. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. And that brings up Chad Pinder. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting.
So striding in, Josh Rutledge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Breaking ball in for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Al Albuquerque. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he will dive on the base with the baseball. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. For 2 from Jeff Beliveau. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. This is line to left. This will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. J.D. Martinez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Ethier, and Andre puts it away for out number 2. Ready now, Albert Pujols. He was a double play victim last time around. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Soler is there. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Piazza. And he makes the throw to first. Swanson is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit back toward the mound. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Standing in, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Hit on the ground to third. Pujols has it. The second for one. On to first, it's a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Babe Ruth. So far 2 for 3 in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. The throw into second. So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ramirez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Settling in now, Mike Piazza. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Stepping in, Pedro Alvarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hard hit to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Zunino, base runner at first with 1 out. And there's a swing and a miss by Ethier. He falls behind 0-2 now.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Andre Ethier goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific.
A swing and a miss. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Runners off for second. Back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Here's J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Rutledge is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Albert now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Pinder is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Josh.
Leading off from the bottom of the 9th, third base. Sean Rutledge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. The pitcher, Jeff Beliveau, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. At the plate, Dansby Swanson, and I'm not sure how comfortable he may be up there, seeing as though the first 2 men were hit by a pitch this inning. Here's Austin Jackson.
The center fielder, number 16. Austin Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup. Rutledge on third. Beliveau over at second. Swanson at first with no outs. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. high in the air out to center field. Trout is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay, and now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Seaver comes set. Here's the first pitch. And look out as that fastball ran.
The catcher, number 3. Mike
Edwin Diaz will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Griffey is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.